Hello everyone, Olabode Felix here. So we are here to convert this from Figma to Framer. And as we can see, the image has the same length and structure, same as the tiles with text and icons. So we're just going to use one and replicate it for others. Also, we are going to animate all this, everything at once. So now let's go to the design. This is what the design looks like. And we're going to convert this into Framer. Now, let's start with the first one. Let's start with this, which is we're going to do is to get the measurement. So this is 360, the width. Let's copy. And when we come to Framer, then what we do is to draw a frame, and either you come here, you draw a frame, or you press F to draw a frame. So now we're going to put in the measurements. This is the width, and let's copy the height. 512, height is 512. Yeah, so this is it. So now what the next thing is, we are going to find a way to import this. So mind you, we can easily use Figma to Framer plugin to move this at once, but let's just do it manually so that we can understand the principle behind this. So I'm just going to copy this text. Okay, so I'm going to copy this text and start with this. So what else? We have the styling, which is inter, regular, and font of 30. So if you scroll down, we give it, it's already in type regular, then we give it 30. So then, as you can see, this text is in free form, moving around, but we need it to be in stack so that everything will be aligned automatically. Then we need to give this a layout. When you click this, it will jump into the middle. So you see, it's only anywhere you move it, it's just to the middle. And with that is how I want it to be. Then the next thing we need to do is to adjust the size. So let's give it relative, and let's say 60%. Let's see. Yeah, then we give it center alignment. Yeah, this is it. Then the next thing is this icon. What's the size? 60 by 60. Then we'll come back to Framer. We draw F. Click F. Yeah, so give it width and height of 60 by what? 60 by 60. We leave it there like that. Then the next one is this smaller one. You can copy the text. What's the styling? Inter, regular, and size 12. So same thing, press T or click T here. Then we'll paste. It's called size 12. Size 12. Yeah, this is it. So because we put this frame in the layout, which is in the stack, as you can see, I can easily just press down arrow or move it anywhere we want. But if it's not in stack, it won't be possible. So let me move this here. So one thing we're going to do is to space it out. Now, when we space this out, right? So this is how we can do that here, or you come here, gap. You can easily adjust the gap. So now I want to change the distribution to what? To space between. If you touch the upper part. So what I need to do to fix this, not to touch the upper part and lower part, is to give it a padding. So let's give it a regular padding of, let's say, 40. Yeah, the padding means the spacing around the corners. So with that work, let's see what we have. It's more, then let's give it more. Let's give the top 60 and the bottom 60. Okay, that should be enough. Then the next thing is we need to import in the icon. I've exported the icons already. So I just click, come down, fill. This is image. When you click, I exported it in JPEG. So when you click here, I'll go and bring it out from my computer. Then boom. Then we have it here. Then the next thing is to change the color. So what's the color? Let's just copy the color code, copy. Then here, just click this frame. Then scroll down. This is the fill. Click, then paste. So that's it. So now the next thing that we need to do, we're almost done with this. The next thing we're going to do is to convert this into a component. Component it will help us to be able to make changes and reuse it as many times as possible. Now, let me make this as components. This is add one, create component. Now, I want to have an over effect on this. I want to animate it a little bit. So what do I want to do? I want to hide this on the actual screen. This text, I want to hide it. So you scroll down to where is it? Visible? No, I want to turn it off. So remember, because we put this on space between, so it will always space everything. If I put it in center, now let me hide this. Let me hide this and see what it will look like. Where is visible? No, can you see? It's not regular. So if I put it on space between, we will be able to space it evenly. So now let me hide this. Where is it? Okay, here, visible. Let me hide it. So it brings this down. So this is how I want it to be. This spacing is too much. So we have this in 2 lines, but here it's in 3 lines. So let's change this to 50. No, sorry, let's change to 70. No, let's change it to 80. Yeah, 80 should work. So now, what do we have next? The next thing that we have here is we want to do the over effects. So just scroll down, click this over, you click over. Now we want to work on the over effect. So when you over, what it will be, come to layers. So if you remember, we hide the lower part, this, then we want to bring it back up here, visible, yes. So now let's see what it looks like. This is how it looks when you over on it. Can you see that? So it's smooth and works fine. That is good. So now the last thing that we need to do is to want to call all these things out, all these components. So this, I want to be able to replace it. So how do I do that? I will have to, if anywhere you see plus, all these things, all the way you see plus, that means you can create a variant of each. So when I click this, create variables image, yes, because I exported that I exported it in, what was it called? I exported it in PNG. So let's make this image, you close. Then the next one is text. Where is it? Variable plain text. Then the third one, this, though we hide that, but we are still going to do it. Then plain text. Yeah, we are good to go now. So the next thing we are going to do is to get this. So it's the same measurement with this. So I just have to do is to draw that frame, which should be the same thing, 360 by 512. So width is 360 by 512. Yeah, this is it. So, and what I'm going to do is to import the image that is inside the image. Yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, this image. We import the image. Yeah, perfect. So now the next thing we're going to do is we don't want all these things to be moving around. So the best thing we're going to do is to make this entire canvas. Let's make it a stack. Let's create a layout of it. When you click, so it put everything on each other. stack them together. Then now we want to make it to be horizontal direction, vertical, horizontal. Then now the next thing is duplicate this. Let's duplicate this, Command D. So we move it, then this, we duplicate this, Command D. Now, so this is, it's now looking alike. So what next we are going to do is to change the image of this. So because we are creating this now, let's import the image. Let's import the image. Yeah, this is it. It's coming. Yeah, good. Then the next one is this. What do we have here? We have, let's start with the color. Let's copy the color. Can you see there's no way I can change the color here because I've not created the variant. So as you can see now, this icon, see, this is it, this icon and the text inside. So, but I don't create the variance for the color, so I can't change it here. So let's go and fix that. I just double click. As you can see, this, the color, let's go there, this is the color. I create a variance for it also. Color, good, background color. Then let's go back. Can you see? We can change it now. So when I click, I can easily paste the color code. Now, yeah, that's it. So now the next thing we're going to do is to change all these elements. So this, let's change the icon first. Flower. Good. Is that it? No, it's different. That's another one. Let's just this. Oh, perfect. Then the next one is the text. What's the text? The power of color. Let's copy this. Then we're going to replace it with this title. Yes, then the subtext. Was it this? Let's copy. Then we'll replace it. Good. So, but it won't show now, but when we hover on it, it will show. And what else again? Now, I need to put all these 4 items into a stack so that I will tell you, you will understand why later. So if I put this in stack, I'll be able to organize the 4 of them together at once. Let's put it in a stack. Now, they are all in the stack. Something is here. What's this? Let's see. No, let me see. Open this, 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 and this. What's this? Where's this coming from? So this, and this. Let's put this in a stack, so that we can be able to organize them together. So now, clicking on this stack, as you can see, there's no gap or space in between the each frame. So now let's close this frame. So click the stack and you see it's 10. Let's put it on 0. Now everything is aligned together perfectly. So the next thing is you want to move it up. So how do we do that? When you click here, you move the distribution. Can you see alignment? Up, is you move up. Now, what else again? Let's preview and let's see what we have. Can we see? Can you see? Good. So we are done with the first part. Then let's do the second part. So it's easy. What next are we going to do is just to duplicate this entire frame, this entire stack. So let's name this top. So the next thing is to duplicate it. Command D or Control D on your Windows PC, or you right click, you click duplicate. So as you can see that it's spread out. So what we need to do is to just make it change the direction to stack on each other. Now we need to now do the rearrangements. So as you can see, this text form comes then the image. Compared to this is image, color, but this one is color image. So let's change that. Just click and use your arrow to move, and or you drag it anyone. So this is it. And what else we need to do? We need to change the colors, the text, and everything. So just copy the text, the color first, then color the color first. Then the next thing is the icon. The next thing is the icon. Let's see which icon. Okay, brush icon, paintbrush. Good. Then what else again? We need to copy the text. Copy. Then we come here, title. Yeah. Then the next thing is the lower text. Let's copy it. Then this is it. We paste it here. Good. Then we change the image. What's the image like? A lady. Let's change that. A lady. Yeah, this. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, good. Then the next one is this. What do we have? Let's copy this text. Copy and we change the, okay, let's change the flower. Good. Then what else? Let's copy the text. First text. Then the second one, let's copy this. What else again? What do we have? The lower text. Good. Then we need to change the color. What's the color code? Let's copy the color code and with the color code. Now, then last thing is to change the image to this. I already have this image on my PC, so it's easier I just go to my PC and pick them up. Then we have this. Let's see what we have. Yeah, perfect. So now we need to also close this gap in between. So I just click the top here, this entire frame, and put this on 0. Yes. So as you can see, everything now looks alike. Let's see what we have. This in Figma, and let's look at what the framer looks like. Yes, this is the framer. So, okay, we need to change something. Let's see. Okay, this is a longer screen. Let's put it on 100%. Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. Then let's look at this also. Yeah, it's the same thing. Now, the next thing what we need to do now is to see if everything is right here. Yeah, everything's right. So let's preview. It's working. It's working. It's working. So we need to change, adjust this to be in 2 lines like this. Let's see what we can do to that. So I need to just create a component for this padding so that I can adjust it a little bit. Padding, right? Let's change it to, let's say 50. No. Let's change it to like, right, let's change it to like 30 by less 30. Okay, we still need to adjust this story behind the canvas. Okay, let's see if 20 will work. 20, it is not working. Let's put it on 0 and 0. Okay, that's too much. Let's put on 10 and 10. Okay, that should work. So we are good to go now. Everything's fine. Yeah, so we are good to go with that. Yeah, thank you very much. That is all for now. See you next class. Bye.